Are you guys confused about which Pokemon to pick or to buy for solo ranking that are in meta and which can carry the entire game? Don't worry, in this video I will show you top 10 best Pokemon for solo ranking which has the potential to carry the entire game, so that you don't have to waste your coin on wrong Pokemon. Not only that, in this video I will also show you their best build, battle item, boost emblem and with some tips and tricks. So if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get more this type of Unite content. Now without wasting any time, let's begin the video. In the number 10, we have a speedster called Zeraora. Zeraora is one of the Pokemon which has the potential to deal really high amount of damage, and the agility of the Zeraora is also quite good. Because of his good agility, he can easily dive in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. Because as a solo ranker, you must be able to kill the Pokemon which is dealing the highest amount of damage. Then you will have a little bit of higher chance to win in a team fight. And for the laning phase of Zeraora, I personally prefer you should go in the central area, because Zeraora needs a little bit of higher level in order to deal good amount of damage. And if you do the jungle, especially in the early game, there is a high chance that you will level up little bit faster than the opposing Pokemon. And about the best moveset for Zeraora, well, all the moveset of Zeraora are good. You can use Spark and Discharge together. With these two moveset, you can deal very high amount of burst damage. Or else you can also use Bolt Switch and Discharge. With Bolt Switch, you can cover longer distance in shorter period of time, and you can also come back in the initial position. So this moveset is useful when you want to play little bit safe with Zeraora. And this is the build that I use while playing Spark and Discharge. And for the Bolt Switch and Discharge, I used this build. And here's the boost emblem for Zeraora. But if you don't have gold emblem, you can also use this bronze boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 7, we have the proggy guy Greninja. Now some of you might be wondering why the hell I put Greninja in the number 9 and Zeraora in the number 10. Well, let me explain it to you very slowly but wisely. Greninja is one of the attacker which has all the features of assassin. In short, Greninja has the damage, the agility and healing power as well. Not only that, Greninja can easily disguise the opposing Pokemon by using smoke screen or double team. That is the reason why it is super hard to catch or to kill Greninja. Not only that, Greninja can easily go in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. Especially with the help of his Unite move, he can easily go in the backline because his Unite move has the ability to cover a long range. About the laning phase, well, you can go in the top lane, central lane or the bottom lane. But central lane is slightly better for Greninja. And always make sure to play little bit safe until you reach level 7, because the power spike of Greninja comes when he reaches level 7. About the best moveset for Greninja, well, all the moveset of Greninja are good, but for the better combination you must use Surf and Smoke Screen together. By using Smoke Screen, you can easily go near to the opposing Pokemon which has the lowest HP, and then use the Surf to kill them, and use Water Shuriken with double team. By the way, these are the build that I use on Greninja, and this is the specific build that I use while using Surf and Smoke Screen. For the battle item, take eject button, and this is the boost emblem that I use on Greninja. But if you don't have gold emblem, you can also use this bronze boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 8, we have the Green Kitty Leafeon. Leafeon is one of the speedster which can deal very high amount of burst damage, as well as her agility is also pretty good. Like any other speedster, Leafeon can also easily go in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. The burst damage of Leafeon is so high that it can easily one-shot any squishy Pokemon. The reason why Leafeon is one of the best Pokemon is because of her leveling advantage. In just level 4, she can unlock either Razor Leaf or Solar Beam, and the power spike of Leafeon comes when she reaches only level 6. Because of this, Leafeon can dominate the early game very effectively. One thing I love most about the Leafeon is her Unite move. Her Unite move has a very low cooldown in compare of other speedster. You can recharge her Unite move real quick. Because of this, she can snowball throughout the entire game with her Unite move. And if you use Energy Amplifier with Leafeon, it's become much more better for her Unite move. For the laning phase, you can go in the top lane, bottom lane or the central lane. It doesn't really matter where you go because Leafeon can level up very fast. About the best moveset for Leafeon, well, all the moveset of Leafeon are good, but you must use Solar Blade and Leaf Blade together, and Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade, and these are the build that I use on Leafeon. For the battle item, always take eject button, and this is the boost emblem that I used on Leafeon. But if you don't have gold emblem, you can also use this bronze boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 7, we have the all-rounder called Zacian. Zacian is one of the Pokemon which has the damage, the agility, and most importantly, the durability. In this top 10 list, Zacian is the only Pokemon which has the good durability. Like any other speedster, because of his good mobility, Zacian can also easily go in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. Zacian also has the potential damage to one-shot any squishy Pokemon. That is the reason why whenever I play Zacian, I always try to ambush and attack the enemy, because in just few seconds Zacian can kill any squishy Pokemon. The power spike of Zacian come when he reaches level 7, but if you have AoE's ball, you can deal brutal amount of brush damage even in the early game without reaching level 7. And to master Zacian is quite hard. You need lots of practice to master him properly, and if you are new in Pokemon Unite, I won't suggest you to play Zacian because Zacian is not beginner friendly, and moreover it is pretty complex to use the AoE's ball of Zacian. Without the AoE's ball, Zacian is pretty weak, so you must properly understand how the AoE's ball of Zacian works. About the laning pace, well, you can go either in the top lane or the central area. For the best moveset of Zacian, I personally prepare Sacred Sword and Agility, and this is the build that I use on Zacian. For the battle item, always take eject button, and this is the boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 6, we have Absol. Absol is one of the speedster which has the potential to do 1 vs 2 or 1 vs 3. The damage of the Absol is so high that he can literally do one shot to the squishy Pokemon. Not only that, he can even penetrate through the defense of defender and supporter. And the agility of the Absol is also pretty good. As a normal thing, he can also easily go in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. That is the reason why Absol is super good for the solo ranking. But we all know that recently Absol got a slightly nerf on his Unite move. But don't worry, Absol is still worthy to buy and to play in solo ranking. For the laning pace, I would like to recommend you that you should always go in the jungle with Absol, because the power spike of Absol comes when he reaches level 7. And after reaching level 7, Absol can easily do one shot to the squishy Pokemon. About the best moveset for Absol, well, all the moveset of Absol are good, but I personally prepare Night Slash and Psycho Cut, and this is the build that I am running on Absol. For the battle item, always take eject button, and this is the boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 5, we have one of the all-rounder Mimikyu. Mimikyu is one of the Pokemon which has the damage, the agility, and pretty good durability. Because of the unique moveset of Mimikyu, he is totally like an assassin. With Mimikyu, it's become quite easy to mark the damage dealer of opposing Pokemon and take them down. That is the reason why Mimikyu is super reliable Pokemon to rank up faster, especially in solo ranking. For the laning pace, you can go in the top, bottom, or the central area. Mimikyu can perform pretty good in all these 3 lanes. About the best moveset for Mimikyu, I personally prefer Flare Up and Shadow Sneak. With these 2 movesets, Mimikyu totally become a deadly Pokemon. Every time you kill any opposing Pokemon which has the mark of Shadow Sneak, the cooldown of the Shadow Sneak get reset, and this is the build that I am using on Mimikyu. For the battle item, always take eject button, and this is the boost emblem that I am running on Mimikyu. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 4, we have Zoroark. Zoroark is one of the Pokemon which has the highest mobility in Pokemon Unite, and the damage and the durability of Zoroark is also pretty good. Because of his good mobility, he can easily chase down the enemy or dive in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. Because of the good mobility of the Zoroark, he is even being picked in the professional tournaments. It might seem little bit easy to master Zoroark, but trust me, it is not. You need lots of practice to master him properly. And And if you are new in Pokemon Unite, I won't suggest you to play Zoroark because Zoroark is not for a beginner player. About the best moveset for Zoroark, well, all the moveset of Zoroark are good, but I personally prefer Shadow Claw and Pent Attack. With these two moveset, you get a very high mobility, as well as if you know how to use these two moveset, you won't even give a chance to move to the enemy. And this is the build that I use on Zoroark. For the battle item, always take full heal, so you can purify the stun effect of enemy and complete your combo. And this is the boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 3, we have Meowscarada. Meowscarada is one of the Pokemon which deals highest amount of burst damage from her basic attack among all the other speedsters. She is one of the Pokemon which has the damage, the mobility, and pretty good durability. The jungling speed of Meowscarada is pretty fast. That is the reason why she can level up faster than the opposing Pokemon. And the melting power of Meowscarada is also very high. She can melt down the Regieleki and Rayquaza pretty fast. About the laning pace, you should definitely go in the central area, because the power spike of Meowscarada come when he reaches level 7. About the best moveset for Meowscarada, well, it's definitely Night Slash and Trial Blaze. Night Slash will help you to deal higher critical damage, and Trial Blaze will increase your basic attack speed. And moreover, whenever you assist or kill any opposing Pokemon, the cooldown of your Trial Blaze will get reset. That is the reason why you can use Night Slash and Trial Blaze simultaneously. And this is the build that I use on Meowscarada. For the battle item, always take eject button. And this is the boost emblem that I'm running on Meowscarada. In the number 2, we have Miraidon. Miraidon recently got released and he is totally a broken Pokemon. If you are not using Miraidon to push the rank, well, you are totally making a mistake. The damage of the Miraidon is totally broken right now. That is why you should take leverage of this and push rank with Miraidon, because sooner or later Pokemon Unite will nerf the damage of Miraidon. About the best moveset for Miraidon, well, all the moveset of Miraidon are good. If you like to play from the behind and maintain distance, you should definitely use Charge Beam and Thunder together. But if you like to play aggressive and chase the enemy, you should definitely use Electro Drip and Parabolic Charge together. With these two movesets, you can easily get close to the enemy and mark the damage dealer Pokemon. About the laning pace, Miraidon is comfortable in all the lanes, so you can choose wherever you wanna go. And this is the build that I use on Miraidon. For the battle item, always take eject button. And this is the boost emblem that I'm running on Miraidon. And if you want, you can take a screenshot of this. In the number 1, we have Gengar. In my previous video of top 10 list, Gengar was on top 1, and still Gengar is on top 1 list because of the various reasons. Gengar is the true definition of one-shot damage Pokemon. The damage of the Gengar is so high that he can one-shot any squishy Pokemon in just blink of an eye. And the main reason that Gengar is so good for the solo ranking is because of his Unite move. By using his Unite move, Gengar can easily go in the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. And this thing is really useful in the final stretch, because when you take down the damage dealer of opposing Pokemon, there is a higher chance that you will win the fight. That is the reason why even if you are losing in early game and mid game, you can come back in the final stretch moment with Gengar. So whenever you play Gengar, make sure to save your Unite move for the final stretch. About the best moveset for Gengar, well, it's definitely Dream Eater and Shadow Ball. With these two movesets, you can do one-shot damage to the squishy Pokemon. And every time you kill any Pokemon which has the mark of Dream Eater, the cooldown of your Dream Eater get reset. And whenever you use Dream Eater, the cooldown of your Shadow Ball get reduced. And this is the build that I'm using on Gengar. For the battle item, always take eject button. And this is the boost emblem that I'm running on Gengar. That's it for today, guys. And if this video was helpful for you, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.